all the comments and questions that you have. But in this next topic, it seems like Volkswagen is having a tough time selling EVs. It seems like they are also cutting production on EVs because they are citing strong customer reluctance. So we'll take a look at it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. And so let us take a look at this. Shout out to Teslarati. They posted this, quote, Volkswagen cites, quote, strong customer reluctance amid low electric vehicle sales. And this seems to be the case because all the other OEMs, well, I guess including Tesla included, are ramping up with a lot of electric vehicle inventory. Tesla just hit an all-time record of inventory. Volkswagen has a lot of inventory, and EVs as a whole have a lot of inventory count. So it seems to be the case that Volkswagen is having a tough time selling electric vehicles, and it could be because of all the incentives that were kind of pulled away. Volkswagen does not qualify for the full $7,500 federal tax credit, and there's a lot of vehicles that don't qualify for the full $7,500 tax credit in full. Here's a list from fueleconomy.gov. There's actually a full list linked to this down below in the description as well, where you can take a look at all the vehicles that actually qualify for the full tax credit and all the vehicles that only qualify for half of the tax credit. So like here's another competitor. Mustang Mach-E only qualifies for half of the tax credit at $3,750. Of course, you know the Model 3 and the Model Y qualify for the full $7,500, but actually the ID4 also qualifies for the full $7,500 as well. So there's a lot of competition out there. I mean, I'm not even sure. I wouldn't say that maybe incentives or financial is what's really leading the factor, but it's probably a part of it. But at the end of the day, I think there's just way more competition, Tesla included, and Tesla is able to just decrease prices overnight. And so that is really painting a hard picture for a lot of the other competition out there. But very interesting stuff that Volkswagen is having a tough time, and they're talking about it openly. And that seems that they're going to be cutting production because there's just not as much demand or appetite for electric vehicles in the Volkswagen space. And kind of makes sense, right? Because it's already such a hard hurdle to drive an electric vehicle in terms of it being that new with buying a charger, figuring out where to charge it. And Tesla really has a hold on it with all these Tesla superchargers, even though they now are deciding to open them all up. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts are. Would you ever buy or own a Volkswagen electric vehicle, ID7, or would you not? Did you even consider it? Definitely would love to hear your thoughts. But we're going to jump into the next topic. But before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. Down below in the description is the Patreon link where you support the channel and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there with all the best interest rates for financing your Tesla. So definitely check it out. Patreon link down below in the description. Ramon, thanks for the 2 super chat. Thank you. Perik